It is said that diamonds are the best friend of women. But historically, if you see, especially kings and high-ranking officials of the king's court, the desire to possess diamonds verges on the border of madness. Now coming to Kohinoor diamond, I will try to say about the origin and the fantastic at the same time dangerous blood journey of the diamond. The Kohinoor diamond has left behind killing of hundreds of thousands of people. It is soaked in the blood and it is a curse. According to a legend attached with the Kohinoor diamond, it is considered to bring misfortune to anyone who possesses it. It is a superstition known as the curse of Kohinoor because every person who owned it had to live a life full of bloodshed, violence and betrayal. However, in his journey, Kohinoor was never bought or sold but changed hands only due to inheritance or as a token of gift or due to extortion, looting, trickery and treachery. In fact, it was only after reaching Persia that she acquired the name Kohinoor. Now an interesting story about why the diamond was named Kohinoor. Nader Shah was the Shah of Iran. I will tell about him later in the video. Now his biographer Muhammad Maharvi first records seeing the Kohinoor in the 1740s along with the prominent gems such as the great Timur ruby and Darya Noor. It is said that when Nader Shah first saw the diamond, he shouted and exclaimed, Kohinoor. In Persian and Hindi Urdu, Kohinoor means mountain of light. Now another interesting fact. Of all the diamonds in the world, the story of the Kohinoor diamond is by far the most famous. For hundreds of centuries, India was the world's only source of diamonds, all the way until 1725. In 1725, there was discovery of diamond mines in Brazil. The world's oldest texts on gemology also come from India, and they include sophisticated classification systems for different kinds of stones. Let us see a small bit of history of diamonds. I have not verified it, but during my research, another interesting fact about the diamond was mentioned in an article. All the ancient stories of India like Vedas, Puranas, the epics, other legends and folklore speak of diamonds, its characteristics and stories around them. However, in contrast, Europe learnt of diamonds and its value only in the late 1600s, that is just over 300 years ago. One of the earliest evidence of importance given to diamonds and their mining in India was recorded in Arthashastra. The Arthashastra was composed between 2nd century BC and 3rd century AD. That is more than 2200 years ago. Diamonds also made their way to other ancient civilizations. Incidentally, the word diamond has its roots in Greek word adamas. That means it is indestructible.
In 77 AD, that is about 2000 years ago, Pliny, in ancient Greece, has written that most large precious stones are of Indian origin. Pliny calls them adamas from India. In 140 AD, again about 1900 years ago, one of greatest Greeks, Ptolemy, mentions about diamond mining in India by the Adamas river. The ancient Greeks referred to the Krishna river in South India as the Adamas river. In this 300 kilometers stretch along this river has been the scene of intense diamond mining activity since thousands of years. Now let us see about the fascinating story of Kohinoor diamond. According to legend, the stone was first mined in the Kollur mine in India, during the period of the Kakatiya dynasty. The Kakatiya dynasty existed between 12th and 14th centuries. That is about 900 years ago. They established the famous Golconda fort in 975 AD. That is about 1000 years ago. Kolur mine is along Krishna River in the Golconda Sultanate of India. It currently falls within the state of Andhra Pradesh. From there came many large diamonds, known as Golconda diamonds. Several of those are or have been a part of royal crown jewels. The Kakatiya king placed Kohinoor in the Bhadrakali temple in Warangal. It was placed as an eye of the goddess. There is no record of its original weight, but the earliest well-attested weight is 186 old carats, that is about 38.2 grams. We'll now see the first written records of the diamond and the legend that it is a cursed diamond. The first acknowledged written record of Kohinoor is from 1526 AD when the Mughal Emperor Zahiruddin Baba came to India. In Baba Nama, he had written that it is a diamond which is worth half the daily expense of the world. It is believed that he had won the Kohinoor diamond as a tribute for winning the Battle of Panipat. The second mention of Kohinoor was by Shah Jahan in 1628 when he commissioned his famous peacock throne. When he sat on the throne as the fifth Mughal emperor, there were so many jewels in the treasury that he decided to use many of them in the making of the fabulous peacock throne in 1635. Now hear this fascinating fact about the peacock throne. It is said that it took 7 years for this throne to be built and it was 4 times as expensive as the Taj Mahal. When the Kohinoor entered the Mughal Empire, the strength of the rule began to decline, as the diamond was said to be cursed. After this, the diamond was passed on to Sikh Empire and it faced a similar fate. Afghan kings also faced the curse of this diamond. As the Kohinoor entered the British Empire, the empire gradually started to lose hold on its colonies world over, including India, because of this supposedly cursed diamond. With time it has generated more curiosity and we still don't know whether it is really cursed or not.
Now listen to this and you will be astonished about the wealth that existed in ancient India. The fact that India was filled with such vast wealth and priceless treasures, it attracted invaders from all over the world. Nader Shah, one of the most powerful rulers in Iran history, also heard about it, and he invaded Delhi in 1739. Now here is another astonishing fact about the wealth of Mughals in India. It is said that Nader Shah left the city accompanied by so much gold and so many gems, and the looted treasure required 700 elephants, 4,000 camels and 12,000 horses to pull it. But I find it a bit too much of dramatization and maybe they might not be entirely true at all. Now Nader Shah took the peacock throne as part of his treasure, but he removed the Taimur ruby and Kohinoor diamond to wear it as an armband. In another account of Nader Shah's invasion of India, the invading force soon captured Delhi. There it massacred and killed thousands of civilian population. Then the army began a systematical looting of the wealth of the city and the treasury of Mughal Empire. With nearly 10,000 wagons of loot, they took with them millions of rupees and vast quantity of historic jewels. Nader Shah also carried away the imperial peacock throne. Now, how did Kohinoor end up with the British Queen? On 29th March 1849, following the conclusion of Second Anglo-Sikh War, the Kingdom of Punjab was formally annexed to the East India Company rule. Maharaja Duleep Singh was ruling Punjab at that time. After the war, the last treaty of Lahore was signed. After that, Kohinoor diamond was officially given to Queen Victoria. Maharaja's other assets were given to the company. The Maharaja was just a boy and was only 10 years old when he signed the treaty. Now, what can I say about this? There are several countries that claim Kohinoor is theirs. India, Pakistan, Iran and Afghanistan have all claimed its ownership, but the UK government has denied it, stating it was obtained legally. The diamond is currently set in crown of Queen Mother. And today the diamond is on public display in Jewel House at the Tower of London. I will end this video with another interesting tidbit. The Kohinoor was formally presented to Queen Victoria on 3rd July 1850 at Buckingham Palace by the Deputy Chairman of East India Company. The date had been chosen to coincide with the company's 250th anniversary. Now, what about Kohinoor if you don't value it or if you don't know the price of it? The Kohinoor's value isn't exactly known. Not only that, it is simply priceless, just period. You just cannot name a price for it. But however, it is estimated to be worth around Euro 140 to Euro 400 million. That is about rupees 1200 crores to 3200 crores. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe the video. Most importantly, share the video widely. Thanks once again. Take care. Bye bye.